In this short demo, I would like to show Tensorboard. To get started, you might want to look at this webpage, www.tensorflow.org/Tensorboard. Tensorboard is a visualization toolkit that can help you visualize your training progress and can help you doing different types of visualization during training of your models. You can track and visualize different metrics, basically whatever you choose, but typical examples would be loss and accuracy. You can visualize the model graph, operations and layers. And there are also nice tools for generating histograms, again basically of whatever you would like, but ideas for histograms are weights, biases, but also activation tensors. You can project embeddings into a lower dimensional space, and you can display images, text, and audio data. Going to this link, tensorboard.dev, you can go to another website that also hosts examples for you to look at. Now on this website, tensorboard.dev, there is a link to a very simple and basic example in Colab. This simple example shows examples for visualizing scalars, graphs, histograms, distributions, and hyperparameters. Right now, we can see an example of visualizing scalars. So on the top here, we see the x-axis is somewhat, as training progresses, and then we see a plot of accuracy as training progresses. On the bottom, we see the loss over time. And the two colors that we see are blue for training set and red for the validation set. Here is an example of visualizing graphs. What you can see is that this example uses a very simple network. Here we see a visualization of histograms of filters in the different layers of the network. For the layer dense 1, here's a visualization of histogram of biases, and to the right is the histogram of the actual filter values. Below we see a histogram for a different layer. Again, the point is that Tensorboard doesn't automatically extract these statistics, but you can tell and work with Tensorboard to tell it to visualize whatever you would like it to show, whatever you are interested in showing. So there is some programming involved in telling Tensorboard what data to look at. Distributions lets you track data over time. Hyperparameters can help you compare different trial runs. So in this example, there's not really enough data to make these type of visualizations interesting. So we can just click on something like parallel coordinates view or scatter plot matrix view, but this isn't really interesting because there's not enough data here. Finally, we show a few other visualizations just using images that are posted on this website. So this is some starting guide to see examples how Tensorboard can be used. Selecting scalars and metrics on the left, again you can see there's this example. We'll scroll down. There's some example visualizations. Okay, that's super fast. And there's also a Google Colab link to interactively try out this example. What I wanted to show here is the example of image data. So again, scrolling down, there are possibilities of visualizing training data and visualizing any types of images that you hand to Tensorboard. Maybe let's also look at these graphs that they have here. So you can see that these graphs can be more complicated. Also, let's try this embedding projector. So again, you see there are quite a lot of possibilities to generate visualizations. Okay, I'll leave it at that. This is just some recommendation that Tensorboard is a popular tool that is used by a lot of people, and it's definitely worth it to look into Tensorboard and see